somebody's not
I'm Martin Yardley, and I'm Chief Executive of Coventry and Warwickshire Local Enterprise Partnership. Many of the things that we've been working towards over the last few years are really starting to come to fruition now. I suppose the biggest one is probably Friargate. It's around about 3 million square feet of development. It has planning consent. It has something like £20 million worth of infrastructure that we've already committed into the scheme. And interestingly, if you catch the train, it's 15 minutes shorter to London than the average commute time in London. Anstey Park, 100-acre site, multiple hundreds of millions pounds worth of investment, attracting people like Sainsbury's, Geely's and the Manufacturing Technology Centre, all of which are having further expansion programmes going forward. What's the beauty of this area is the variety in the offer we have. Not only do we have key industrial sites, but we have something like Stoneleigh Park, 1,000 acres in the middle of the Warwickshire countryside, which has been allocated for agriculture in terms of their technology development and how that moves forward. And that's a key site in terms of supporting all of the industry that exists in Coventry and Warwickshire. Mara Technology Park, 850 acres of motor vehicle engineering, design and development, and is a key asset to this sub-region in terms of both the way it provides for our major developers to do research and development such as Aston Martin, but also the fact that it can link together with many of the other research and development assets we have. For the last 5 years, Coventry University have expended something like £10 million a year on future development. For the next 5 years, they're looking at £100 million. Couple that with what Warwick University are doing, where their own plans are to spend something like £3 million a week over the next 5 years, shows the scale. The latest building that's been approved at Warwick University is over 1 million square feet. 1 million square feet of research and development that will go directly into the car industry and actually help us attract even more developers and that are relating to the industry, and particularly supply chain. So we've now had Bosch move in. We have Tata Steel wanting to come and move their research and development centre into the area. It's really beginning to roll off each other. So I think in terms of the way the universities work for us, huge attractors. But what we also have to appreciate is the huge developers in their own right. I suppose one of the biggest stories we've had in Coventry and Warwickshire in recent times is the fact that JLR have made such a huge investment into the Whitley site. So from decision to purchase to actually physically owning the site was less than 10 days. And we at the City Council and the LEP were fundamental in terms of how that deal came together. That has enabled JLR to undertake investment that is multiple billions of pounds and actually says a real stamp of confidence in this sub-region. It's all about how we work with the industry, and how we work about the industry is all about confidence. It's about confidence that they can have in us in terms of how we can work with them, and it's about confidence in how this area can support the type of business they want to provide. It's no coincidence that we in Coventry and Warwickshire have been able to attract more inward investment than anywhere else except for London in the UK.